I got myself a new bike yesterday. Well, it's not new, 100 quid Facebook Marketplace. It's got an aluminium body and various bits of it are made out of carbon fibre, so it's literally about half the way to my old mountain bike. Now I've got a reason for buying this, so bear with me and I'll explain. Last weekend, my daughter Alice and her partner Nathan did the London to Brighton bike ride in aid of the British Heart Foundation. Their day started with a coach trip from Brighton to Clapham Common. I think Alice was regretting signing up already. The ride started off dry, but soon the rains came down and didn't stop. Despite the rain and Alice's bike playing up, they made it to the finish line. And the meal afterwards was most welcome. As we were sat on a very wet and rainy finish line in Brighton waiting for Alice and Nathan to finish, I saw lots of people going by. There were many different people of many different ages, all riding different bikes. That got me thinking, always a dangerous thing. If millennials can do it, and if old people can do it, so can I. There's another reason I want to do the ride. For the last 2 years, Nathan's done it in remembrance of his dad, and this year Alice joined him in remembrance of Auntie Janet, and between them they raised just under £1,000 for the National Heart Foundation. Janet was my sister. She was funny, warm, just slightly bonkers and loved her family. Unfortunately, she was taken from us last September aged 58. Completely out of the blue, she had a massive brain hemorrhage. She'd been shopping with Mum only the day before. There wasn't anything anybody could have done. Despite the care and attention of the staff at Bournemouth Hospital, we effectively lost her the moment it happened. However, there was one positive. Many years ago she signed up for organ donation. We were asked if we would go ahead with this, and the answer was an emphatic yes. There's a whole other story there, but not for today. The British Heart Foundation was the charity Janet and her husband Pete supported, so for me it's an honour to get involved in this ride. I've made the decision to get into better shape, and next year's ride I think is an achievable target for me. So back to 2024, I've already applied to join the race and I've got the bike. However, it does need a little bit of work doing to it first. There's only one problem with this bike: the seat's stuck. What we've got is an aluminium frame and a carbon fibre seat post, and the two materials do have a habit of sticking. So what you're meant to do apparently, spray it with a bit of WD-40, whop it with a hammer a few times, makes it loose, so is said. Spray it with a bit more WD-40 and leave it to soak in for 24 hours. Next day, rinse and repeat, and you keep doing that until the seat moves. Obviously, this is the start of the journey. What I'm hoping to do is post regular updates on how the training's going, and hopefully next year I should be able to put a film up that showed me completing the race. Watch this space.